Hi everyone, it's Grace from Grace Gets Gastric, and I'm here today for a food tasting slash product review video. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, and if you don't and you have one and you'd like to follow me, you can find the link to my Instagram below. But I try a lot of different protein bars, protein snacks, weight loss, surgery-friendly snacks, and I do a lot of review posts on my Instagram, partially just because I find that it's cool. I like to find new treats that way when other people do them, and partially so that I remember how I feel about them because I've been doing this since I was pre-op. But I realized I hadn't done any kind of review videos of any kind of snacks, and not everyone who follows me on YouTube follows me on Instagram, and I know that I really enjoyed review videos, and I still enjoy review videos when I watch them on people I follow on YouTube, so I thought I would do one today, and I'm going to do it for Eat Me Guilt Free. Hopefully this will show up the right way when I film this. I think it will. For those of you who are on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen a lot of Insta hype about Eat Me Guilt Free, and a lot of it comes off as very much a like the people who are promoting it are paid and you have no idea if it's their real opinion. Sometimes you can tell when there are products that people are genuinely believe in, and sometimes you're and this company for me, I just really get the vibe that it's very much paid opinions. So I'm very skeptical, I'm not going to lie, but I have seen a lot of people, and there have been people that I do trust who have enjoyed some of the products, and they've been honest, some of them they don't like, some they do. So I figured if you're anything like me, I like to try things for myself and see if I like them. So I got this pack, this sampler pack, that comes with 6 different flavors of their brownies. I didn't get their cookies to try just because the stats weren't quite as good, and there are plenty of protein cookie options. So the ones I have to try are Nutty Monkey, which is a banana bread type thing. Let me see if I can... Will it zoom? No. Okay, so I'm not going to do this zooming thing because I'm crap. My camera's crap at showing stats. So the Nutty Monkey, I'll do it when I try them. So the Nutty Monkey, the Blondie, Cinnamon Toast Breakfast Cake. I do like their packaging. I will say their packaging is quite nice. Their Classic Brownie, the Chocolate Peanut Butter Bliss Brownie, and Birthday Cake. So full disclosure, I tried Birthday Cake last night. I could not wait to try one, so I have a little bit of a bite out of it. So I'll go ahead and just start with that one. So Birthday Cake. Birthday Cake is, so for one serving, that's one cake, and they're about 2 ounces. So for a 2-ounce cake, it is 175 calories, 5 grams of fat, 10 carbs, and that's total carbs, 0 fiber, 3 sugar, 22 grams of protein. So 22 grams of protein, that's great, especially for 160 calories. 10 carbs, a smidge high, but not that high if I'm getting 22 grams of protein and only 175 calories. My golden rule of thumb is if I can get 1 gram of protein per 10 calories, I'm really happy, right? Because my goal is to stay at or below 800 calories, and so if I'm eating 1 gram of protein for every 10 calories, that will give me 80 grams of protein for 800 calories. So this is above that ratio, and not everything I eat falls within that ratio, but when I have things that are higher, that means I can indulge in something like goat cheese, which is delicious and has less protein for the amount of calories. So I'll go ahead and try this again on camera. And you might tell from my face I'm not looking forward to it. So, I don't love this one at all. The texture is really great. Very cakey and moist. And I've heard one of the biggest issues I've heard about them is that they're not, they're very dry. This is not dry. You can definitely see it's got like the funfetti filling in it, which is, you know, it's very fun looking. I will admit, there are a few things that I don't get. Sorry, this is a quick aside. I don't get the craze for birthday cake things, like things with like funfetti, like that look pretty. I just don't get it. It's generally like plain vanilla with like sprinkles on it, and then people go apeshit for it. I don't understand the appeal. Like, I would rather just have like vanilla bean or French vanilla or like a nicer vanilla than something that tastes like a bland vanilla, but it's got pretty sprinkles on it. The other thing I don't get is red velvet cake flavored things. Again, it's like a less good chocolate. Like, it's like a less chocolatey chocolate with cream cheese frosting. Now, I love cream cheese frosting. Give me chocolate with cream cheese frosting. I don't understand, just because it's a cool red color, people are like, lose their goddamn minds. I don't get like these gimmicky, like, you know, like birthday cake and red velvet cake. Like, those are just gimmicks to get you to pay more, or like, I don't know. Sorry, it's just a tangent. It's such a big pet peeve of mine. But anyways, back to this birthday cake flavor. It has got, I don't know if it's the coconut flour or the protein powder or the combination. I will say, the first bite I took of it yesterday, I was, this bite I took just now is better. I think maybe I'm becoming acclimated to it. Like, to the point where I'm unsure if I could eat the whole thing. It's borderline, because there's some kind of texture. There's like an aftertaste that I'm not a fan of either. So, if birthday cake was the only one I would try, I would definitely say, I would say that it is not worth it to me, but for those stats, and because it's not like the worst thing I've ever had to put in my mouth. Some people might like it. Like, for example, those D's natural protein bars, like, that is literally one of the worst things I've ever eaten in my life. I was traumatized. Like, I couldn't even eat a protein bar for a while after that. I was so nervous. I know people on here who love them. So, taste is so subjective, you guys. This is 100% my opinion. I think, so for this package, I actually got 2 of everything. I think I might include some of the stuff in my giveaway that I'm going to do in a few weeks. Because I was thinking, oh, the giveaway should be only things that I really like. But I also know, like, even if I don't like any of these, I'm sure some of you are still going to want to try them just to know for yourself. Anyways, I keep going on asides. This video is going to be way longer than I planned. Sorry, I just dropped one. So, let's go a little bit faster. The next one I'm going to try is the Blondie. So, their Blondie has... So, again, for one cake, it's 160 calories, 5 grams of fat. Total carbs are 7 with 2 grams of fiber, 0 sugar. So, that's 5 net carbs, 22 grams of protein. So, these are even better stats than birthday cake. That's the other thing I don't get. The birthday cake things, they're always higher in calories and carbs and whatever. And they don't taste, they just taste the same. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what you're going to get from Grace. Tangents. Okay. Here is the Blondie. Okay. Again, cakey, pretty moist. It's got the same flavor as birthday cake. That's what kills me. You're getting 15 more calories for confetti sprinkles. So if you're gonna get one of them, get this one. But it's like a bitter, soury, like, aftertaste. You know, it's like, it's just enough that I'm like, yeah, not a fan. But, you know, I was thinking I probably wouldn't be if I didn't like those two. Those ones are very similar, right? Because they're both kind of the similar base ones. So let's try a chocolate one. I don't know, guys. I might not like any of these. Brownie. I think these have the same stats as the Blondie. So one brownie is 160 calories, 5 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 2 fibers, so 5 net carbs, and 22 grams of protein. So I'll go ahead and open this. And I put I put this tasting in my Fitness Pal for my macros, so don't worry, I'm adjusting. I'm counting all of these little things. All right, so here's the brownie. Right away, it's much firmer. This feels like it's gonna be hella dry. Yeah. Yeah, real dry. Oh, that's beautiful. So definitely dry. Sorry. And different taste. There's almost like a sugar-free sweetener, almost like if it was made with some kind of fruit, you know, like the applesaucey type taste, but not quite as good as that. Or like beets, like it was made, you know, like, you know, when you've had those things, there's like almost like a aftertaste, and it's got a bit of sugar-free. Sorry, I think it's just, yeah, it hits you on the aftertaste. I don't love it. I think it's better than the Blondie. And that's the thing, like some of these could be doctored up. Like if you had like this brownie but with like some enlightened mint chip ice cream all over it and you heated it up, maybe it would be good with some like raspberries. Yeah. Okay, the chocolate is better than the other two. I still don't know if I would buy it. It's definitely also drier, but I would say the taste is better. None of these I would buy. So far I would not like rebuy. So let's go ahead and try the chocolate peanut butter bliss. This one is, I think, the highest calories. So it's 212 calories, 10 grams of fat, 13 carbs, 2 fiber, 8 sugar. So that's 11 net carbs and 22 grams of protein. So let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so looks pretty much exactly the same as the, you can see there's like some chippies. Looks exactly the same as the brownie, also very firm and feels dry like the brownie did. It like tastes like the brownie with like someone whispered peanut butter in your ear. So you kind of, there's sort of a peanut butter edge. This one looks like it has a chip in it. Let me try. I do like the chocolate ones better. I might like this one even a little bit better than the brownie, just because I can't really taste a ton of peanut butter in this, but maybe the peanut butter is sort of masking some of the aftertaste. And I'm sure like if you put some nut butter on that would be great, but then it would just jack up the calories, so you know. But like a tablespoon of peanut butter and you warmed it up, like that might be, I could definitely eat that one. I think I might even be able to eat the chocolate one. I am unsure if I could eat, if I'll be able to eat like a full one of the Blondie birthday cake ones. So, all right, let's try the Nutty Monkey. So this is 180 calories, 7 grams of fat, 10 carbs, 1 fiber, 8 sugar, so 9 net carbs for 22 grams of protein. So this is supposed to be like a banana bread, chocolate chip, walnut, coconut, something or other. How do I open it? This is like, I think this might be like old packaging because the other ones are all in different ones. Success. Definitely banana bread smelling. With that, like, there's a, what, it must be their way their protein blend, or maybe it's the protein blend combined with the coconut flour, because all of these are, I should have mentioned, low carb flourless, so they're like gluten free. I think they might be vegan too. I don't know. No, probably not vegan, but definitely flourless. But there's like a smell that like is very much in line with the taste. So that's what this looks like. It feels pretty moist. Yeah, whatever protein that they use, I think it's got to be the protein, or again, protein combined with the coconut flour. I haven't had a lot of coconut flour baked goods, so I can't for sure say that how I feel about them, but it just leaves this like bitter sour taste in my mouth, like right in the roof of my mouth, the back of my tongue. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I don't like it, but it's not completely like, it's not past the point of me being able to handle it, especially if I were to like mask it with something, like if I were to maybe cover these in peanut butter or something. Which means like I don't feel like I would rebuy. I've got one more to try, so maybe I'll love that one. This would not be worth rebuying for me, but it is, it's not so terrible that I would automatically say no one could genuinely like them. For me, I'd be like, I can't imagine many people would love them, but, maybe. Okay, we'll try one more. I keep giving you my thoughts before I finish the test. Sorry, guys. So this is the cinnamon toast cake. It is 160 calories, 5 grams of fat, 7 total carbs, 0 fiber, 3 sugar, so that is 7 net, and 22 grams of protein. Let's see. Oh, trying to preserve the bags, so I'm not eating these all right now. Or maybe ever. Okay. There is this little cake. Does smell like cinnamon. Feels pretty dry. So let's see. That's a hard no. Oh, this is the worst one. I don't want to finish this bite. Oh, I was really looking forward to this one. Oh, there's the cinnamon. Wow, that was bad. That was not good. Oof. Will not be eating that. So nasty with a hint of cinnamon aftertaste. It's not good, guys. Okay, so I tried 6 of their brownies. I didn't get their cookies. If some people say those are the best. But I don't know if I'm going to bother buying the cookies now. I have to say, my initial impression of what this was going to be like was in fact accurate. These are a bit, they're just not that great, taste-wise, and, the stats are really good, but kind of too good to be true. I would say be skeptical of all the people who you see who love them, and not to say that some of those people are not genuine. Like I said, taste is so variable, and though these really didn't work for me, I can see all but that last one were not so terrible that I couldn't imagine someone actually genuinely liking them. The stats are pretty great, so if you do like them, like, hey, that's a great little snack, but I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely wouldn't repurchase this, and I'm not sure it's worth it for you to have it, but I mean, that's totally up to you guys, right? They're a little bit expensive as well. But yeah, I know that this has been a company that I've been curious about for ages, and so I thought I would try them and test them out and give you guys my opinion. So there it is. You can make your own there are a ton of other things. I haven't actually tried many other alternatives to this kind of thing, so I can't offer you options. But I know I've heard good things about like Goodies baking mix. But I mean, the low fat thing was the fact that it's low carb, low fat, and low calorie was very appealing to me. But like I said, these are a no. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this very rambly video of me eating subpar protein cakes on my channel. Let me know if you guys enjoyed watching this, if you would like watching other video product review things of me like trying things. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of this on Instagram with just posts, but I'd be happy to film trying things as well. I really enjoy trying out things. I am working on buying less snacks, but I've got a lot still left to try. So anyways, I do think I'm going to actually include a bunch of these, the ones that I did not open, in my giveaway, which I'm hoping to put together in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, couple of weeks, sometime in March. Again, you can tell I was not a big fan of them, but I think I might include them just because I know that even though I heard people who didn't like them, I was still curious to try myself. So I figure some of you guys might be in the same boat, and there we go. So again, this is so long. I'm always long-winded. I'm going to try to cut some of this out. But thank you guys so much for watching along. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great day. Bye.